It's another beautiful day to be here on the Healthy Happy Human Show, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to welcome you all to today's episode. My name is Justman, the microphone luminary, and today on the show, we're discussing something very lovely. We're talking love languages, relationships, how to build them, how to nurture them, and how they shape us. To discuss this very all-important topic with me on the show today, I have two beautiful ladies. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce Dr. Audrey. How are you doing, Dr.
Hi,
Audrey?
I'm good.
You
How
look
are
so lovely,
you?
by the way.
Thank
I
you.
could guess your love language by looking at you.
Which
You want
is,
me to guess?
yes.
You'll have to pay for that. I would like to also introduce to us Dr. Sonia. How are you doing, Dr. Sonia?
I'm fine, thank you.
I think for a reason, both of you quite look alike.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay.
I
okay.
think viewers, tell me what you think in the comment section, by the way. So it's nice to have both of you here today. How you
Thank
Thank
you.
guys? You guys both look lovely.
Thank
Thank
you.
I
you.
could guess your love language is physical touch. So let's delve straight into the conversation real quick. I'd like to begin with Dr. Sonia. But we're talking love language now. So for some people just like me who don't know what love language is, like to share with us, tell us very briefly what love language is.
Okay, love language is a term that we use to understand our partners better. For instance, it's not necessarily a romantic relationship or even friendship as well. So love languages are a term we use to understand our partners better or our friends. There are 5 of them. We have physical touch, we have words of affirmation, we have quality time, we have gifts giving, and the 5th one is
Physical touch, you said that, right?
yeah, physical touch. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Words of
Affirmation,
affirmation,
Yeah.
it's
physical
touch,
touch,
quality time,
quality time, gift
gifts
giving.
giving. Yeah, it's
I
5.
think, yeah.
5 of them. Yeah. So we with that you can be able to understand your partners better. For instance, if your partner is someone who likes gifts giving and you're somebody who likes quality time, there'll be a clash. I feel like you need to understand, first of all, you have to observe what your partner likes or what your friend likes before you're able to say, okay, let me just start doing this particular thing. Because you cannot just all of a sudden think, oh, since I like gift giving, let me be giving this person gifts. You'll be offending the person because that's not what they want. They want to spend quality time with you. So I feel like if you understand your partner better, observe what their body language and what they do, it helps the relationship become better.
Interesting. So I quickly want to come to Audrey now. You know, we're talking relationships, and it's one of my favorite topics, by the way. I want to find out from you. Do you have any personal experience you'd like to share with us that's made you passionate about relationship?
I don't have a personal experience in this sense, but I'd like to add to what Dr. Sonia said, right? In terms of love languages, like
Yeah.
she said,
Yeah.
you would have to understand your partner, you would have to know what they like, and in order to love them in that language. Like she said, it doesn't just boil down to relationships, your friendships too, your interactions, like your friendships, your relationship in general, with your parents, with your friends, and with your partner too. It affects that. So you have to, sometimes I would say that observing is not just enough. Communication also plays a role in this too, because you might be wrong with your observation. You might think that, okay, this person likes when I give them gifts, and that is how I should love them. But you might be wrong. It might be acts of service, right? The person might prefer when you do things for them. So that's why I would say communication. So it's better to communicate with the person and understand each other's love languages. Then you can be able to love each other in their love languages.
Oh, that makes so much sense. I'm going to go to Dr. Sonia now to ask, what are really practical ways that we could learn our love languages and also learn the love languages of our people, of our favorite persons, like that, you know?
Okay.
Really practical ways. I'm talking practical ways
Yeah,
now.
practical ways. Like Dr. Audrey made reference, she said communication. Communication is very, very important.
Yeah.
I'll give you an example. I have a friend. We've been friends for a while, and at some point it felt like we're always fighting.
Oh, wow.
And then I told
A
myself,
friend,
yeah,
a male or female
it's a
friend?
male friend.
A male friend.
Yeah.
It's not
No, no,
a
no,
romantic.
no.
Okay,
But it
interesting.
felt like we were always clashing. And at some point, I was like, okay, I feel like I don't understand what this person likes or what makes this person feel appreciated. So the more I had to ask him, I'm like, okay, what's that thing you would want me to do that would make this friendship better? If you want me to pay more attention to you, or do you want me to always, even if I'm paying attention to you, like I create that safe space for you to talk to me, give you quality time, and then I get to give you my own view instead of us going back and forth, because he's also somebody who likes to argue and I can argue too. So that's one key:
I can tell from
communication.
you.
Communication. And then another thing, I feel like observing, like I mentioned initially, you can observe what they like. They might have said it in passing, or they even in a movie, be like, oh, Sonia, I saw this, I liked this,
Interesting.
paying attention to what this person is saying.
Yeah.
That's another key thing. And then compromise. You might be somebody who doesn't like physical touch. I have a friend who's like that way also. She doesn't like when people touch her, but I like touching people.
Is she good?
Not really, but I like touching people. Like that's how I show, oh, I'm here. But if she doesn't like it, you need to like understand better. Like, okay, where's this other place I can compensate
Yeah.
in? Also, there's a love language quiz online, although I don't really fancy that one.
It works. It actually does work.
But
Yeah.
Oh, so how does it work? Tell us, Dr. Ojo.
Because I've used a few of them before.
To measure someone.
Not necessarily, but for myself, right?
interesting.
Yes.
Okay.
And the thing is, with the questions, the way they're set,
Yeah.
they ask you certain questions. They don't exactly just ask you straight up.
Open-ended,
Yes, yeah. So they ask you, oh, if someone does this, that, do you like? There are a set of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you choose the one that works for you, and from that they put it together, and they are able to generate which love language works for you. So sometimes it's like in a, what do you call it? You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Chronological order.
Yes, like from, okay, this is your first one, this is your second, this is your third, and this is your least
Yeah.
love language, right? Yes. And another thing too I would like to add is that one thing I realized is, that's how everybody has their own love language, and you have the way you show love.
Yeah, true
too.
that.
So let's say for example, right, Sonia's love language is acts of service, but then she shows love from physical touch. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So you have the way you want to be loved, and you have the way you show love to other people. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So those are two different things.
Yeah, so I was going to come to that.
Okay.
Can mismatched love languages cause tension?
Definitely.
And if it does, how can we mitigate that?
Communication.
Communication is key. It's just like the example I gave. It was a huge problem for my friend and I, because it felt like we were always quarreling. Especially, I can't really bring up a scenario, but
Please try. Pull it up from the archives. somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there was this one time I went to his place, right?
Oh, interesting.
And I was coming back. He was coming to drop me at my place. It was around 6 thereabout, and I was like, oh, I'm hungry. I've been hungry. Then he's like, oh, Sonia, go to this particular lady where we buy food from and get food. So me being me, I'm like, so it's now, since I've been with you, it's now you remember, see the time. This is the time you're remembering that I would
Is
eat.
how you women take this
Yeah.
the love language thing?
He
like,
immediately, he just felt like, he's like, come on, Sonia, give me grace. At least I asked. Do you understand? And then immediately I felt bad, because I'm that person who, I'll say tough love. I'm that kind of person. But I had to understand that he doesn't like when I do those things. At least appreciate the fact that I thought of you eating. And then he's like, you didn't even ask me if I had even eaten today, but I asked you. So communication, if you get to talk with your friends, not necessarily a partner, talk it out. I believe in talking. If you don't say what's in your mind, I'm not a witch. I would never know.
I want to go on communication now.
okay.
The both of okay. Sorry, you want to say something, Dr. RJ?
Yes, I want to add.
Yeah.
Yes.
You
Yes.
want to also share an experience?
I don't exactly have an experience, but what I can say is that I know mine. Like, I know where sometimes I can falter. Like, I know that my love language is acts of service, and I know the way I show love can be physical touch, because I'm very, very, very touchy.
I should come closer.
Not no, but I'm very, and she knows that because she's also my friend. Yes. So that can be a problem, right? Because I can, like, let's use our friendship for example, right? So let's say the way I show love in quotes is physical touch, and then I expect acts of service, and she is an acts of service babe too, right? So I'm always touchy, but she doesn't understand it, and this is the way I'm showing my love to her, by touching her. But like, you know what I mean by touching her,
Yeah,
right?
yes.
Yes.
I hope you guys didn't get it the wrong way. Yeah, we all did.
Okay, so and then she's but I'm not no service. I'm not
Yeah.
helping her. I'm not doing anything.
Yeah.
And she'll be like, what's this babe doing, right? Like, oh, you're not doing, like, I'm not feeling the friendship. There's nothing that you're doing that makes me feel like, okay, you're being there for me, right? Because, but you see that break in transmission, right?
Yeah.
Because it clashes. It's not the same.
It's like speaking two different
It's two different languages, like
languages.
speaking Chinese and English,
Yeah.
right? But if with constant communication and good communication, because another thing is the only way I'll be able to know her love language is if she knows her love language. And the only way she'll be able to know her love language, yes, I know I said quiz, right? But you also have to do some self-work in order to know that.
Some self-assessment.
Yes, self-assessment, thank you. So you have to be able to know, okay, how do I feel appreciated?
Yeah.
By observing, okay, this person did this, person did that, right? Which one made me feel good?
Yeah.
Okay, I got a gift today. Oh, it's like a gift given. It doesn't have to be the big gifts. It doesn't have to be a car or you get. It can be something as thoughtful as maybe a key holder, like a letter, you know.
But that's
or
what
something
women
along
would
those
always say. Like, it can be something as thoughtful
But
as
is it
just
true?
an
It's
ice
actually-
cream.
is it
true?
it's
a
true.
small
No,
thing.
no, no.
Then when you now
It's actually-
send them that small thing, is this what you're buying
No, it now
Is the
depends on the
truth.
scenario.
Is
You
the
cannot
truth.
be giving them key holder during their birthdays.
Yeah.
You
I mean,
can
you have to be
yes,
sensitive
you
enough.
have to be.
for? How about
Yes.
coming from a long trip and I just buy you a small souvenir? Like, I've all the
No,
way
no,
from
that's different.
all the way from
Different.
UK.
That's
Just
different.
bought
Wait,
me-
wait,
On my
I don't-
birthday, do you mean on my birthday?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like,
No, like you go on a trip.
I've heard a scenario where a guy was coming all the way from the UK, got this very small souvenir, really fancy stuff for his babe, and shit, all the way from the UK, 8 hours, 12 hours.
It depends
flight.
on what he gets.
Okay, I have a scenario. Okay, so I had this friend, right?
So you finally have an experience. Tell us. Yeah.
Oh my god, my friend's good. Okay, so I had this friend, right?
Yeah.
Where her man went to the UK, like he traveled out of the country, and then he came back, and he stayed there for like 2 weeks or so, and then he didn't come back with anything. I didn't even. No,
He might have come back with physical
Maybe I think-
touch.
Right.
really,
Right.
really.
Okay.
And it's like not even a key holder.
Oh, wow.
Do you understand? Not even a piece of jewelry.
A small souvenir.
Nothing, right? And it doesn't make any sense.
No.
And also, I feel like if you're going on a trip, like in that case now, where you mentioned the trip, for me, if you just get me a key holder,
At least it came from the UK, not Nigeria.
yeah, I don't
Do you
even think it will
understand?
cut
It's
itself,
not
to be very
about it.
honest, right?
No, at least it's the thought that counts. For
You know, it
me,
depends on the thought. There's some that is not thoughtful.
Some
There's some
thoughts
that
don't
is
count
yeah, some
now.
thoughts don't count.
Some
If it's
thoughts
just
don't
you're
count.
doing it to fulfill all righteousness, then
Yeah.
it doesn't count. There is a gift that you get someone, right? And the person will know that you're being thoughtful. Then there's a gift you get someone, and the person is just like, you're just doing it for the sake of it. You're doing it so that I'll know that you didn't come back empty-handed. It's like you come, like I said, using a trip. You come from a trip and you get something, I don't even know, like a fan. Or something.
Nigeria is hot.
Right.
And because she's
right.
his fan or he's her fan,
Right.
started-
No.
he tried to blow her away.
At all.
it doesn't work that
At all.
way.
Do you
So it
get?
has to be some.
It has
really-
to,
It has to be thoughtful.
It has to be something that makes
Before you
sense.
give someone a
Yes.
gift, you
You
have
should
to
know
think
Yeah.
why.
what they need.
Yes.
What would make sense? Do you understand? What would make them? What would make them
Yeah.
appreciate? What
Yeah.
they can appreciate?
Yeah, I think I get that.
Yeah. Do you understand? It's not like you just get them anything just because
anything,
you're
just because
trying
it was
to-
what you could
Yes.
get,
You just, yeah. You have to
hands.
put some thought into it, right?
Yeah.
So yes, that's it.
Wow, interesting. It's really cool how you guys been able to dissect, the love language thing. I for one didn't have this approach to it, and I'm sure so many of our viewers will benefit from this as well. So thank you very much, Dr. Sonia.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Dr. Audrey. I hope we could have enough time to talk about this a lot more time and push the narrative a little further. Thank you very much, guys. It's been the Healthy Happy Human Show. My name is Justman, the microphone luminary. Look out for the next episode of this conversation, love languages. I think on the next show we'll be talking a little bit into emotional intelligence. So keep it locked. Do well to turn on all notifications, and of course drop your comments in the comment section. Let us know what you think about love languages. How did you find out yours, and how do you express yourself to your partners? Until next time, stay healthy, stay happy, stay human. Here we go.